YouTube is making good on its promise to implement an AI age verification system, which would appear to work based on the content you watch. It seems to have occurred following the UK and Australia's policy changes on social media age checks, with Australia banning those under 16 from using social media. Of course, many are stating the obvious. This is unlikely to actually work, as teenagers have and will always find ways to skirt any restrictions. Some have tried getting around ID identification in the UK by using Death Stranding characters and changing their facial expressions to limited success. In a blog post, YouTube said, "We will use AI to interpret a variety of signals that help us to determine whether a user is over or under 18. These signals include the types of videos a user is searching for, the categories of videos they have watched, or the longevity of the account. And if the estimation of the AI is wrong, users will be able to go through an ID age verification process." That being said, it's hard enough for YouTube's AI to determine what is and isn't flagged on regular videos. Why do they have faith that it will accurately determine how old a person is? It certainly marks the milestone of a changed internet. Anonymity is harder and harder to come by, as Mark Zuckerberg initially changed the game with Facebook linking real identities to people online, and prior to that, everyone took privacy a lot more seriously and only interacted with others via anonymous handles. On the one hand, ID verification could be useful for making sure it is difficult for people to have their accounts hacked, but on the other hand, if they are hacked, then they're screwed, and it's almost a given that a way to do so will be found. And the fact that this is being determined via AI will surely bring up some frustrations. In short, the changes YouTube are implementing perhaps mark a crossroads in the concept of social media. Governments understand that teenagers and kids need to be protected from the horrors of unfiltered internet, and thus attempt to hide it away from them via verification, but the government also unfortunately seems all too keen to implement measures that may be ineffective. What meme would you guys like me to give a lesson in next? Let me know in the comments below.
And remember, like and subscribe! Or else.